Okay friends, now let's see the 8th main questions. Okay, in the 8th main they are asking find the values. Okay, but in the previous questions we are just solving and we are just stating the sign. Okay, in those questions, but here we have to state the sign as well as we have to find the values. Okay, now let's see the first question. Here minus 2 like that 6 times we have 6 times of minus 2 is there. Okay, so 6 times of negative integer means what? 6 is a even, so obviously result will become positive, right? So positive sign will come. Now let's multiply the question here. 2 twos is what? 4. 4 twos are 8. 8 twos is what? 16. 16 twos is what? 32. 32 twos is what? 64. So our answer is what? 64, right? Which is positive 64. Okay friends, see the next question. Here we have minus 6 into 2, positive sign 6 into minus 2 we have. According to the BODMAS rule, we are going to solve this question. Okay, see here, I am doing the multiplication first and these two multiplication next. Okay, so 6 twos is what? 12. Which has a negative sign. So let me write that negative sign. Here in between we have positive sign. 6 twos is what again? 12, which is negative 12. So negative 12. Now let me remove the bracket. Plus into negative is what? Negative, and negative 12 will come. Negative 12 and the negative 12. Negative to negative is what? Positive. So we have to add those two things. Let's add these two. 12 plus 12 is what? 24, and the sign will comes negative. Okay, so the sign is negative, answer is 24. So we got the value which is negative 24. Okay, third question is about minus 2 and minus 2 and minus 2. Minus 2 minus 2 minus 2 is multiplied. So here we have 3 times of integers, that to negative integer. 3 times of negative integer means what? Result will comes negative. Okay, so in the result we will get a negative value. So let me multiply. 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into 2 is again 8. Okay, so the answer is negative 8. Okay friends, now let's see the 9th main. Okay, so here in the 9th main, by what number will you multiply? Okay, this is quite different. Okay, see here the first question. 20 to get 100. By what number should we multiply with 20 to get 100? 100 is the result here. Okay, to 20 is the question. We have to multiply some number to get a minus 100 answer. See here, 20 should multiply with some number. That number we don't know, right? Is equal to what we have to get? Minus 100 we have to get, right? So here these two are in a multiplication stage, right? So how can we do this? Keep the multiplication sign, whatever the questioning thing. Okay, we can say it is a variable. Okay, better I'll take the question mark as a variable one. So I'll take variable a for this. Okay, so 20 is multiplied with a variable, a we don't know. So we have to get minus 100 as the answer, right? So now let's see this one. How can we get minus 100? Okay, we want variable value, right? Keep a here. Let's transfer the 20 to the right hand side. Okay, 20 is the constant number, that's why I'm taking to the right hand side. Here 20 and a, those two are multiplied each other. Okay, when the multiplicable 20 is transferred to the right hand side, it will goes to the denominator. Okay, so here minus 100 we have, so 20 will go to the denominator. Okay, this is we call numerator and this is we called as denominator. That is also in the starting explanation we learned that. Okay, rational numbers. We want a value, so we have to divide 100 by 20 to get the answer. Okay, now let's divide these two things. 0 and 0 get cancelled out. 2 ones are 2 5s are, right? 2 5s is 10. And here we have a negative value. So the answer is what? Minus 5. Right? So A value is what? Minus 5. So how can we check this value? Let's check it with this equation. 20 into A. Right? In A place, we will take the value of minus 5. That is what the answer. Right? So let's take the A value here. 20 into minus 5. 20 into 5. 25 is what? 100. Okay, 100. And we have a negative sign. Negative into positive is what? Negative. So we got negative 100 as the answer, right? See, we got the answer, no? Simple. That's how we solve the question, right? Now see the second question. Minus 55 to get the minus 100. Okay. So same method. How we solve the first question? We have to use the same method. Okay. Minus 55 should multiply with some number. I'll take that number as a variable. Okay. Variable in the sense it doesn't have any values till now. We have to find the value of that. Okay. Because we don't know the value. That's why we are keeping some imaginary variable. Okay. 55 minus 55 into A, we will get minus 110, right? Now we have to find the A value, keep it A in the left hand side, take the minus 55 to the right hand side. These two are in the multiplication stage, that's why when it goes to right hand side, it will goes to the denominator. Minus 110 division minus 55, correct? Now, see here, minus will get cancelled out. Okay, negative into negative is what? Positive. So, negative division negative is what? Obviously positive. Now, let's divide with the 5. 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5. Here, 5 2s are 10. Again, 5 2s are 10. Okay, what we have? 11 and 22 we have. By 11, these two can get cancelled out. 11 ones are 11 2s are, right? Now what we get? We got the value as 2. Let's verify this. Minus 55 into A, okay, minus 55 into A value is what? Positive 2. Positive 2. 5 2s is 10, 1 carry, 5 2s are 10, 10 plus 1 is 11. So, we got negative 110 as the answer, right? It is satisfied. Now, we verify the answer also. Yes, friends. Now, let's see the last main of this exercises. Okay. See the first question. The sum of first 4 negative integer is multiplied by the greatest negative number. Okay. See, how can we solve this one? One by one, we'll read it. Then we'll get the answer. Okay. The sum of the first 4 negative integers. First 4 negative integers are what? What are the first 4 negative integers? As we know, the negative integer starts from minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, so on. Right? So I am going to write first 4 negative integers. Minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. Right? So these two are what? Added. Sum of all 4. Sum of all 4. So what I did, I added negative into negative into negative into negative is what? We have to add it. Okay. Add the things and keep the greatest number sign. Okay. 4 plus 3 is what? 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 plus 1 is what? 10. So we got 10. That to negative 10. Okay. Now, next sentence we'll read it. Negative integers, we finished that. And that is multiplied. So this is multiplied by the greatest negative number. They have not specified the greatest number. Simply they are just stating it negative greatest number. Okay. That's why I just took a negative sign. For the greatest number I took n. Okay, you can take any of the number, but actually we cannot take any number here. We have to take n or imaginary, because this is just a greatest number. They are just stating it. Okay, they have not given the value. Okay, now I just take the negative n. So I am going to multiply negative 10 into negative n, or negative value of negative integer. Okay, so here negative into negative is what? Obviously it will become positive, right? So negative to negative becomes positive, so 10. Our answer is what? 10. We don't know the greatest number, that's why we are just multiplying the negative sign to the sum of these 4 numbers. Okay, so we got the positive value. Getting it? Okay. Yes friends, now see the second question. The sum of the first 4 positive integers is multiplied by the sum of all integers from -2 to +2. Okay, now one by one we'll solve this question. Okay, see here, the sum of first 4 positive integers are what? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, right? So first 4 positive integers are 1, 2, 3, 4. They are asking the sum of it, right? So sum of it is what? 10, right? We got the 10. Next, it is multiplied by the sum of all the integers from -2 to +2. So let's take that as well. -2 minus 1 plus 1 plus 2. See here, -2 minus 1 plus 1 plus 2. 0 is anyways not calculated. Okay, 0 is anyways, so it will be the same answer na. So that's why I didn't take that. See here, -2, +2. We can cancel it because those two are different sign and same number. Okay, -2 plus 2 will become 0. So I cancelled it. Plus 1 and the -1 we cancelled it. Okay, so what is the answer here? So the answer is 0. Right? So we get the 0 as the answer. They are telling multiplied, right? So these two are multiplied, correct? 10 into 0. 10 into 0 is what? 0. We saw in the 0 property. 0 is multiplied with anything which gives the 0 as the result. Okay. 10 into 0 is what? 0. This is what our answer. Okay. Now we finishes all the exercises from exercise 1.1. Okay. So totally 10 mains were there. So we solved each and every questions now. Okay.